week I stand before you only by the grace of Almighty God. That's true.
Former President Trump hosting his first rally since the Republican convention and his first event open to the general public since an assassination attempt last weekend. And Jewel Hillary joins us with our top story.
Well, after appearing uncharacteristically tame and emotional during the Republican National Convention, former President Trump returned to his usual rally mode tonight among an enthusiastic crowd in Michigan. In their first rally together representing the Republican Party as the nominees for president and vice president, Donald Trump and Ohio Senator J.D. Vance campaigned before a crowd in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
But most importantly, for the people of your state, this great state, I will rescue the U.S. auto industry from obliteration. They're going to obliterate your auto industry.
Saturday's rally comes 1 week after the former president was shot in the ear during an assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania.
I shouldn't be here. Maybe JD or somebody else would be here, but I shouldn't be here right now.
Representative Ronnie Jackson, a former White House doctor who has been treating Trump this past week, shared in a memo that the bullet came less than 1/4 of an inch from entering Trump's head.
Let me begin this evening with a very special thanks to Americans nationwide, including all of you here today, for your extraordinary outpouring of love and support in the wake of the horrific last Saturday event.
Trump also acknowledged the 2 people injured last Saturday, as well as the volunteer firefighter who was killed.
Corey was a hero, and we will carry his memory in our hearts for all time.
Trump referred to the Republican National Convention that wrapped up Thursday as a love fest.
There's never been such unity, and everybody did a great job.
Trump and running mate Vance spreading their America First agenda to the crowd.
We've got an opportunity to win a lot of races up and down the ballot, to re-establish American dominance in energy, to drill, baby, drill, and kick out the drug cartels.
Trump also belittling the Biden-Harris administration.
But the Trump-Vance administration will begin rapidly reversing every single Biden-Harris disaster, starting on day one.
A Biden-Harris spokesperson responded with a statement in part saying, "We were promised a new Donald Trump who would unite the country. Instead, all we saw tonight was the same Donald Americans keep rejecting over and over. He's peddling the same lies, running the same campaign of revenge and retribution, touting the same failed policies, and as usual, focused only on himself."
But we're going to get it back bigger, better, stronger than ever before.
So Michigan, the state where the rally was held, is one of a handful of crucial swing states expected to determine the outcome of November's presidential election. Trump narrowly won the state by just over 10,000 votes in 2016, but President Biden flipped it back in 2020, winning by a margin of 154,000 votes on his way to the presidency. Damon, definitely been an eventful week, to say the least.
You better believe it. Thank you, Jewel.